No, you don't. Seatbelt on. This is a clean show. All the family can watch. Bring them all in. Bring your kitchen utensils. Bring all your food. We're gonna teach you to cook easy stuff. Here we go. Food is an essential part of living. And it certainly is the history of food. In a nutshell, here it is. Cavemen lived. Cavemen killed dinosaurs and ate them. Right now we're in Stop and Shop parking lot. You see Marshall's coming up over here. That's a clothing store. Maybe after this 10-week show is over, maybe we'll do a show about clothes. The origin of clothes. Yeah. But for now it's food. The essential thing in life. The essential things in life are water, food, and sex. That could be a whole show in itself. All about water. The sex stuff, you know. You can put on any local TV show and see that crap. But no, we're not going to talk about that here. It all started with the caveman. And my show is Cooking with Mo and Mark is based upon easy meals that you can cook for two people. You know, the caveman invented fire. He discovered fire, but he didn't realize that. His wife didn't realize how to portion things out, you know. So the caveman would come home one day from a hard day at work. Hunting time ran as far as wreck. And he would say, honey, what's for dinner tonight? And she'd say, brontosaurus. And he'd say, not again, we had that for the last 2 weeks. And she says, well, honey, the gosh darn thing is 50 tons. But, you know, back then they didn't know how to portion things. And on our show, Cooking with Mo and Mark, we're going to show you how to portion food just for two people. And maybe just 2.5 people in case you get that unwanted guest. At least you'll have some morsels for them to munch on. It's going to be an hour show. We're going to cook easy stuff like spaghetti and meatballs. And, you know, a lot of people take for granted spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, don't tell me I'm wiggling over here. A lot of people take for granted spaghetti and meatballs. But, there's a certain way you cook it. Am I getting wigglage? Just the camera's getting wigglage. I'm getting wigglage. Oh well. Wiggle at your will. Spaghetti meatballs, for instance, people say, oh, that's so easy to cook. No, not the way we cook it. We cook it nice and special. Special ingredients in those meatballs. A lot of people say, oh, all that is boiling water and putting the noodles in. No, there's a lot more to it than that. A lot of people think spaghetti is easy to cook, but it really isn't. You have to really know what you're doing to cook it just right. And we're going to show you how to do that. A little hot on the vent. I like these fancy cook shows now they have. Well, they take, you know, a half a dozen shrimp, spend an hour preparing them, putting all sorts of spices and stuff in them. Only to be consumed in about 2 minutes, you know. Anyway, who can afford shrimp? It was like Nancy Reagan, when President Reagan and Nancy Reagan were in the White House. The poor people were talking about lack of food and lack of benefits. And Nancy Reagan thought she was going to be nice, so she had printed in the newspaper a special recipe, a favorite of hers. And the recipe called for 2 pounds of shrimp. Now, 2 pounds of shrimp was like 2 days' pay for these poor people, you know. Well, Nancy Reagan, boy, she was in touch, huh? Let them eat shrimp. Forget the cake. Cheese food. Well, this is Mark, and this is Cooking with Mo and Mark. And we're on the way to Mo's house now. We might not be able to cook anything in this show, but the next show on Sunday will definitely, at 5 o'clock, we'll have Mo cooking some stuff. Food is different from all over the world. What a song this music wants me to makes me want to cry. Food is different, just like music, from all over the world. In China they eat dogs. In Vietnam they eat live monkey brains. That'd be a tasty dish. Sheesh. In America we eat lobster. But in China they eat dogs, you know. I mean, what if you ate a dog in America, you know? They put you in jail, right? Jimmy Breslin said he had a way to solve the homeless problem, to feed the homeless in America. He said collect all the stray dogs in the world. In the United States alone, number in the millions. And cook them and feed that to the homeless people. That's one way to solve the homeless food problem. Cook dogs and feed them to the homeless. Jimmy Breslin said, what the heck? They eat dogs in China. I never think it'd be kind of tasty, you know? Shepherd pie with real shepherds, you know? This is Cooking with Mo and Mark. And we're on the road to see Mo. And Jimmy Breslin had that wonderful idea about cooking dogs. I can see it now, you know. Poodle pate, imagine that? They like give it to you, the little pate, you know, with a little pink umbrella on it, you know, with a little fluffy doodad of a teacup. They don't let you eat dogs in America. We don't eat that stuff. We don't eat monkey brains in Vietnam. God forbid if we ever eat awful stuff like that. We wouldn't eat, Americans wouldn't eat that awful stuff, monkey brains, dogs. That's awful. Americans just like to stick to stuff like hot dogs made from 100% beef, chicken, and pork innards, pig lips, cow lips, intestines. Now we stick to that. We wouldn't be eating no dog. Sheesh. I hope all you old colony memorial editors out there still watching my show. I hope you like this show. This is Cooking with Mo and Mark. I'm Mark. And we're on the search for Mo. And I was in the Book and Bean the other day having a cup of coffee. They took one bean, they roasted it, they diced it, they minced it, they flavored it, they powdered it. And about 2 weeks later I got my coffee. Went on my vacation. Came back, had my coffee at the Book and Bean. And I was sitting down doing some notes for this show. And I saw the Blackboard special was, yes, I'm not kidding now, this is the truth. If you don't believe me, go in there and ask the Book and Bean people. I went into the Book and Bean and it said, on the Blackboard special, I had a blackboard and it said, coffee of the day, Ethiopia. Honest to God. Ethiopia. That was the coffee of the day. Jeez. It was on the Blackboard special. My only question is, well, what if the special of the day was Mrs. Folgers? Would that be on a whiteboard special? I don't know whatever happened to coffee anyway. It all has to do with food and our desire to have more of it. Ethiopian. You know, what's it going to be next week? Bangladeshi? Give me a Bangladesh, please. Yeah. Do you want to support a orphan child with no legs, sir, with that coffee? Yeah, how much is that? 29 cents a day. Oh, yeah, give me that too. Not only you'd be getting coffee, but you'd be sponsoring a legless child in India. What's this world coming to? Well, it's a good thing, though, if they could do that, you know. Go to a supermarket, buy a chicken. Get a certificate. You send $50 to some aging bald guy in New Jersey for a hairpiece or something, you know. It'd be a good thing. Whatever happened to the pictures of the kids on milk cartons anyway? I don't see that anymore. You buy some milk and now you just see like pictures of cows and stuff. What happened? They find all the kids? But this is Mo and Mark, and this is Cooking with Mo and Mark, and I'm Mark. I'm on the road, trying to find Mo. But I was in the Book of Bean, and this angel comes by, floats by, and she's like on a wisp of air. And she says, "Are you Mark?" And I go, "Yeah." And she says, "I see your show, Say Like City Street." And I said, "Oh, yeah?" She says, "Yeah, I see you. I watch it all the time. I think you're funny. I think you're good." And I go, "Yeah." I said, "Well, we cancel that show. It's now called Cooking with Mo and Mark. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to cook food for you people." And she said, "Really?" And her name was Krista. Kind of like Crystal. Krista. It was a magical name, a magical girl. And I hope she's watching with her friends tonight. Because in the weeks to come, we're going to cook some awesome food. Easy and inexpensive. I bet you she's a vegetarian. She had that green collared look. You know what I mean, you know? Kind of like a leafy vegetable. That's a compliment, by the way. But I'm not. And we're in the search for Mo. This darn camera's wiggling too much. We're just gonna have to put up with it. Sorry. Life isn't perfect. In India, there are starving people in India, all over India, and then there are cows walking among them. And even though the people are starving, they will not shoot the cow and eat it. They think it's a holy cow. That's probably where the saying came from, holy cow. And they eat the dung of the cow. They insulate their homes with the dung of the cow. They cook, they use the fuel, the dung of the cow to fuel their stove, but they won't eat the cow. Holy cow! I can't believe that. But yet they'll eat a rat. Figure that out. This is Mark. This is Cooking with Mo and Mark. And we're on the way to Mo's house. We got a trunk full of groceries. Oh, Sagamore Bridge has work on it today. 8 a.m. to 4:30. We're going to stop here at the canal and look at the ocean, give you some views of the ocean. Try to do something different. Food is an essential part of our life. If we didn't have food, you die. Mahatma Gandhi used to just drink water and have a little bit of rice. That's all he ate. About a cup of rice a day. And then he fasted on water. He was a fascinating man. Once he got deathly sick and he had a little bit of yogurt. I wonder if it was Dannon yogurt with a fruit in it, huh? Don't tell me he just ate rice. I bet that he snuck a Twinkie every now and then. What do you think, huh? I think he probably did, you know? Man cannot live by rice alone. Have to slip in a Twinkie. Or a Mallow bar. That's nothing. When I was young, I fasted on water for 2 weeks and I almost died. I had some spiritual awakening at that time. Eat food. And I did, believe me. But this isn't See Like City. This is Cooking with Mo and yours truly, Mark. We're almost at the canal. I was a vegetarian for 10 years. Vegetarians really crack me up, you know. They say, oh, I'm a vegetarian, they say. And I say, well, do you eat cheese? They say, yeah. I say, well, you're not a vegetarian then. And usually the vegetarians are the same as the people that are against, you know, killing animals for fur and leather and stuff. And then I say to them, oh, so you're against fur and leather and all that, huh? They go, yeah. And they say, yeah. And I say, well, you're against vegetarian, you're for vegetarianism, and you don't believe in killing animals for fur. I said, you wear a leather belt? They go, yeah. And I go, well, that comes from cow. Sheesh. And when they use paint, they paint their house. The fluids that are in there sometimes come from cow. The latex paint, I believe, is casein. It's an ingredient in milk that they use in making paint. So, you know, if you live in an apartment that has latex paint on it, you're surrounded by cow. So don't take a cow. Sheesh. This is mine. And we're on the road to Mo. Not Mose Allison, but Mo. Now Chili Mo. But Momo. We're on the road again. I just can't wait to get back on the road again. And we were you're cooking with Mo and Mark. And I got to pull over here for un momento and see if we can get a nice shot of the canal. Ah, handicap spot. Sheesh. You know, there are more handicap spots in parking lots than there are regular parking spots for crying out loud. The whole world is becoming handicapped with all these drunk drivers and all these road rage people and all these people that don't know how to drive, these young kids. Sheesh. Here we are. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. So if you just want to pause for the pause. Awful bright out here. But we're going to give it a shot. This is Cooking with Mo and Mark. And something's wrong. I'm going to try to fix it up right now. Here we are. And I see. This is Cooking with Mo and Mark. I wonder what these guys have for dinner today. What do they have for dinner? Yeah, you want to go for the clams today? Oh, I got an itch over here. Huh? You want to go for the clams? Nah, I already had clams yesterday. How about some oysters or something, huh? I don't know. What do you think? Let's do something. It's getting kind of chilly out here. Huh? I got a problem with my back feathers over here. Huh? How does it look? Does it look like... What? All right. This is Mark. This is like this is actually Cooking with Mo and Mark. Cooking with Mo and Mark. I'm glad you could make it today. I'm Mark, and we're cooking with Mo and Mark. And look at this beautiful ocean out here. All the fish in the sea over there. And we're from this like crazy, this sea. The sea is very important. A lot of people can't believe we came from the sea. Not me. Carl Sagan said we came from outer space. I wonder what outer space people eat. Huh? I wonder what kind of junk food they have. This is Cooking with Mo and Mark. We're at the Cape Cod Canal. All the fish in the sea. And they're saying that we're depleting the fish in the sea. Can you imagine depleting the fish in the sea? Can't imagine that. All that fish, all that sea. The Japanese are putting giant fish nets that are 12 and 15 feet long, 12 and 15 miles long in the ocean. The Japanese are killing all the weird. It's awful. You can just look now out to the ocean and you can almost see the fish. You can almost smell them. Excuse me while I light my cigar. This is Mark, and this is Mo and Joe. Mo and Mark. I'm going to cook you some nice dinners over here in the next week or so. We're going to cook for two. We're not going to cook for 10, 12 people. America is overweight, you know it, and I know it. I'm overweight. We're going to cook nice, healthy food. I don't know how healthy the food is these days. All the pollution in the water and stuff. What do you think they do with nuclear waste when it's all spent? All the fuel is spent. They put it in 50-gallon drums and take it out into the ocean and dump it. Oh, it'll be safe out there. You know, they say the cold salt water preserves it. Until someone or something disrupts it, then what happens? But this is Mark, and you're watching Cooking with Mo and Mark. I wonder what these people are eating on this boat over here, huh? What are they eating on this boat over here? Huh? Probably have like gourmet food like caviar, lobster, oysters and clams fresh from the sea. Sounds good. Well, we're not going to cook any of that because we're too poor.
This is a low-budget show. The closest thing we're going to get to something coming out of an ocean is probably sea salt. But you know, that's how the revolution started in India back in the days of old, 50, 60 years ago, that they wouldn't allow people to get salt from the sea. Salt was a very ingredient in food to help preserve food. And people used to go there and grab buckets of it. They got killed and shot because they didn't want all these undesirables, they called them, to get salt. And that's how that revolution started. Here comes the boat. Like I said, I wonder what they're eating. Huh? What the heck are they eating? Can't even see if there's a focus. There we go. I wonder what they're having for dinner. Look at that, huh? Rich son of a gun, huh? Look at the size. That's bigger than my house. Look at that. Yeah? There you go. Going all over the world searching for new food. I think that's mainly the guys waving and everything. Look at that. He's so happy he's waving to people. You don't even know. But they're probably traveling all over the world to find the most precious lobster, you know? Probably in search of the blue lobster. Polka dot I want. Or that striped lobster. Huh? Look at that. Why don't we just follow that line, see what happens? Maybe it'll sink. There's some gold. Look at that. That person driving in the back. Sheesh. That's a heck of a way to drive a boat, ain't it? In the back? Yeah, driving in the back. There they go. I wonder where they're off to. Huh? Where are they off to? I bet you they're off to Nova Scotia. I think that's the way to Nova Scotia. Yeah, that's the way to Nova Scotia. Right. Yeah. You see a dark body of water, take a right. I wonder what they had for lunch today, huh? Probably had like liverwurst sandwiches or something, you know? Heck, we got to pay for this boat, you know? But you know, cooking on a galley kitchen, we're going to have a guy that in future shows, he cooked in a galley kitchen on a ship for a year out at sea. Oh, aye, matey. It was wonderful, he said. Beef stew, it was wonderful. The guy said to him one time, he cooked this beef stew, it was beautiful beef stew, and the guy said to him, not again beef stew, like the guy had it like 3 nights in a row, right? But he made it special this time, fresh, and the cook was so disgusted with the crew, he just took this stuff and threw it overboard and said, well, go fish for your food then. They never insulted him again. Aye, matey. This is Cooking with Mo and Mark. And there it goes. Seagulls are waiting over there. This is Mark, this is Cooking with Mo and Mark. We hope one day to be on national TV. And I think we will be, won't we? Yes, we will. Cooking food you like. Like I was saying, spaghetti meatballs. We're even going to show you how to make a quick pizza. We're going to show you how to make a pizza dough within 5 minutes. And within 8 minutes, you're going to have a whole pizza without preparation whatsoever. From flour to dough to oven to your mouth, where you savor that savory taste of quick-made pizza. And I'll tell you, it's one of the pizzas you ever tasted. This is Mark, and this is Cooking with Mo and Mark. And we're on at 8 o'clock, Saturday night, Sunday at 5 p.m. so the whole family can watch. So turn off that football game. You know who's going to win anyway. Turn off that news. Watch some clean entertainment and learn something about food. And this is my They want this to be an hour show, so we'll just wait an hour, and whatever happens, happens. And there goes Ben and Jerry's truck, and he said, hi, y'all. And there he goes. There he is over here. And he's waving. See if we can get him waving. There he goes. Ben and Jerry's talking about cows. See that? He just said, hi, y'all. There he goes. Ben and Jerry's. He's so happy that he's serving ice cream to all the people in the world. Anytime anybody sees a camera, they go berserk. Here comes another tanker of some sort. A lot of tankers come through the canal. Now this is Mark. And we're at the Cape Cod Canal. We're at the Cape Cod Canal. And we're doing a show, Cooking with Mo and Mark. Glad you can make it. Oh, I forgot to tell you too that if you want to be on the show, write 1503 Manomet, Massachusetts 02345. That's P.O. Box 1503 Manomet, Massachusetts 02345, and we'll come to your house and do the cook show from there. And at your kitchen, you better keep it clean. We're gonna come with a camera. We'll cook a dinner there, and we'll feed your whole family. They don't have to be on camera. Just me and Mo will go, and we'll use your kitchen. Introduce you if you want to, and we'll cook from your house. Cooking with Mo and Mark. Wouldn't that be fun? Plus, you get a free dinner out of the thing, and we'll even give you a list of how many dinners, like which dinner you want. You know. Like 10 different things, and we pay for the dinner, we pay for cleanup, everything. But it'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. So if you want to be on Cooking with Mo and Mark, write P.O. Box 1503 Manomet, Massachusetts 02345, or you can call PAC TV at 830 6999, PAC TV. Nancy Richard would be glad to help. Sign up. Become a member. It's only $20 a year. Here comes another boat. Why don't we get that? I can't imagine what kind of boat this is, but it looks like a tugboat. What I can never understand was they call them a tugboat. They never tugging anything, and they're always pushing it. Seagulls are wondering the same thing. You can see that sailboat, just a slice of somebody's life, going to Nova Scotia to see the total eclipse of the sun. And here comes the tugboat. This is Mark. This is Cooking with Mo and Mark. If you want to be on the show, you can write P.O. Box 1503, Manomet, Massachusetts 02345. That's box 1503, Manamet, Massachusetts, 02345 if you want to come on the show. And we can do the show at your kitchen and cook you the dinner, and it'll be on TV, and all your friends and relatives can see it, and it'll be so much fun, and everything. And we do the cleanup. Well, it's about time that we go see Mo and get that show on the road. Sunday, you'll be seeing us. We're going to cook chicken wings, some nice roasted potatoes, some green beans, and a bunch of other stuff. And we're going to have a lot of interesting talk. You're going to like Mo. You'll want more of Mo than Mark. Because you know me. You've seen me. But you haven't seen Mo. You're going to say, we want more Mo. You know, people say, you know, Mark, why are there so many pauses in your show and stuff? Well, you know, it tries to reflect real life, you know? Real life doesn't have constant talk and constant movement. There's a time for inflection, self-introspection, a predilection for quiet once in a while. Sheesh! You hear that thing going chugga, 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 chugga? Yeah. Okay, I don't know if this has been an hour. We're going to put it back in the car. We're going to go to Moe's. And here we go. Again. Oh, I can roll down the window. Hold on. I'm doing this for you guys. Because I know people are starved. That's a food term, starve. People are starved for programming. TV that's on TV, the stuff that's on TV is awful. Sustenance.
Grapefruit juice.
That's a food. Liquid's a food. That'd be great if you could still eat people, you know, cannibals and stuff. I'd probably have a show, you know, about cannibals and stuff. Eat your neighbors or something, huh? I bet you that's good. That'd be a good show. What's for dinner? We're having Smith, the bouillabaisse, you know? We had the Joneses roasted last night, but Smith bouillabaisse tonight. Gee. Now I gotta turn around. Bye, Cape Cod. Time to find Mo. Mo, where are you? And this is cooking with Mo and Mark. Oh, I didn't know that. I could just drive over that. I wouldn't want to do anything illegal. Here we go. It's gonna be fun, boys and girls. I know the Ben & Jerry's trucks is going by. Different guy. Ice cream. That's a food. Now, is bubblegum a food? I don't think so. Yeah, I think bubblegum is a food. Is Coca-Cola a food? No, that's not a food. Is it? That was probably anyway. We're going to cook all sorts of food for you. And it'll be fun and good. And what's the music on now? Maybe you can find some food music. Anytime you talk about something, turn on the radio or look at the newspaper, it'll be reflected. Watch, I just randomly turn on the radio, and I bet you they're talking about food. Indigestion to me. But all the food that we cook, guaranteed not to give you indigestion. Guaranteed. Or your money back. Well, you didn't give me any money to begin with, so that'll be easy. Oh. This is a show about food. And it's Cooking with Mo and Mark, and we're on at 8 o'clock Saturday night, and 5 p.m. Sunday afternoon, or evening, or whatever you want to call it. And if all goes well, Mo and Mark will be cooking chicken wings this Sunday at 5 p.m. And you'll meet Mo, the other part of the show. More Mo, more Mo, more Mo. But this is cooking with Mo and Ma.
And heavy coat on the Caterpillar Heavy Winter.
That's been pretty much debunked. Some scientists did a study on that. They said there's just nothing they can find that gives them any indication about it. What it generally means on animals is what the past summer has been. If it's been a good summer, you're going to have healthy coats. And people say, oh, healthy coats, that means heavy winter. It doesn't. It means that the summer was very good for the animals.
So my producer's dog, which is pretty hairy these days, doesn't mean we're in for a hairy winter.
A woman has fallen down the stairs, down 10 steps, a distance of 20 feet down.
Ouch.
She, Jennifer Evans, is 4 months pregnant. Now, the baby's heartbeat is strong, but the mother is on life support. Yesterday's names in the news: Billy Flau, the Seattle boy, age 15, who fathered 2 children by his former grade school teacher, Mary Kay Letourneau. At the home of Billy Flau, another boy has been shot in the stomach.
Ooh.
The wounded boy is his brother, though we are told that Billy Flau was not at home at the time.
Billy Fala.
Yesterday, and this relates to that maybe, we received understanding of the significance of music in the development of the human brain. Yet today I confirm that 1 in 5 American schools offers no courses at all in either music or art, not even once-a-week classes. And thus have we developed a generation of refined intellect.
Puts you under.
I just went on tour. She asked me why. I just went on tour.
What music has to do with food? Nothing. Well, you know, I thought I'd throw a little music in there for you. Don't get upset at me. We can't all be food, you know.
Post of America, the principal U.S.
401-885-7594. That's 401-885-7594.
Detecting that the bank robber was deaf, the teller stepped on the alarm. And Klaus Schmidt was still standing there when the police converged. Although Mr. Schmidt is suing the bank for exploiting his disability. Good.
Bumper inspection.
I know that fall is on the fast fade and the white stuff is hitting the slopes here at New Sky open and
The sandwich specialist.
Score big with the... Or toll free.
Well, that's the show for tonight. That's Cooking with Mo and Mark. 8 o'clock on Saturday night. 5 o'clock on 5 p.m. Sunday. I hope you all catch us.
Featuring night
If you want us to cook in your kitchen,
ahead on November 18th on the web at Harvard.
write 1503,
Oriental Road,
P.O. Box 1503,
from around the world,
Manamet, Massachusetts,
Lower Falls, and the Sundance
02345.
Film Festival under the creative direction of Robert Redford, bringing new independent films to the
And we will bring the Cook Show to you.
Let's get an update on the road in the traffic.
Trouble on Route 93. Apparently a load of PVC pipe has fallen in the roadway by Concord Street in Wilmington. That's on Route 93 southbound, exit number 39. Again, a load of PVC pipe all over the roadway. They're picking it up now, and be careful on the southbound side. Northbound is wide open. Downtown traffic busy where you would expect it. Both sides of the artery. Other than that, we're in pretty good shape.
With a chance of a sprinkle, the high to
Learn to let go. You got to say, like you don't need the money to love. Like you'll never get hurt. You got to dance. Like,
Gotta go.
thank you.
Far into your show, please.
This is mine. And this is Cooking with Mo and Mark. And we're here doing a good show. Trying to make you all happy. Trying to give you something different. I hope we did. And we love everybody out there. We're not prejudiced against anybody. We love everybody. Wes, if you're out there, we love you, man. And all you other people, you know who you are. Thank you.